All right, we have some update coming in on Jharkhand, the poll-bound state. The India Bloc launches 7 poll guarantees. These are the poll SOPs that's been announced. I'm going to read them out for you. Domicile policy based on 1932 Katiyan Sarna religion code for tribals to be sent to the centre. 2,500 rupees for Maya Samman Yojana. The third one is reservation for ST, 28%. SC 12% and OBC 27%. The next guarantee here given by the India Bloc there is 7 kgs per person ration will be given. The fifth guarantee is 10 lakh job creation, rupees 15 lakh health insurance for families. And the sixth guarantee is education. The seventh guarantee, MSP for paddy to be increased from 2,400 to 3,200, 50% increase for MSP for forest harvests. This is a big poll SOP that the India Bloc has come out with. Let me take our viewers through yet again. India Bloc launching 7 poll guarantees in the poll-bound state of Jharkhand, and that includes the domicile policy based on 1932 Katiyan Sarna religion code for tribals to be sent to the centre. 2,500 for Maya Samman Yojana. Reservation for the SC, ST, OBC, 28%, 12%, 27% respectively. And 7 kgs per person ration, along with 10 lakh job creation, 15 lakh health insurance for families, education guarantee that they've made, along with MSP for paddy to be increased from 2,400 to 3,200. Let's hear it.
हालांकि हमारे सरकार का कार्यकाल अभी 1 महीना और होना था, लेकिन कौन सी ऐसी विकट परिस्थिति आ गई कि आज चुनाव 1 महीना पहले हो रहा है। राज्य अलग होने के बाद मुझे लगता है ये पहली बार हम इस चीज को देख रहे हैं।
मोदी जी जो बोल रहे हैं, झारखंड में हो किसी और जगह हो या उनके चेले चपाटे कोई भी हो, जो कहते हैं फिर ये सच है, सच नहीं है, ये तो उन्होंने ही कहा, जुमले हैं कहा, तो हम जुमलेबाजी नहीं करते।
Let me bring in Amit Bharadwaj to give us more clarity on the sops that the India Bloc has introduced for the state of Jharkhand, the poll-bound state with 7 guarantees that they've come up with. Give us more on how much this would resonate among the voters on the ground, Amit.
Nabila, if you would look at the 7 guarantees or the Nyay Patra that has been launched by the India Bloc today in Ranchi, which was actually unveiled and announced by Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge and the Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren, it actually tries to incorporate 2 basic ideas. Number one, the social welfare schemes. You can call it freebies, yes, soaps, and along with that, the emotive issues have been also included in this particular guarantee that has been released by the India Bloc today. And beginning with the domicile policy, because Jharkhand is a state where the native policy is not there. So who is the native resident of Jharkhand is yet to be decided. And Hemant Soren has been making it a point, saying again and again that, look, I'm going to implement 1932 Katiyan, which means anybody whose grandfathers have been living in Jharkhand since 1932 will be considered a local. Anyone beyond that line will not be considered a local, and that brings in reservation policy, job policy, everything kicks in with that particular domicile policy. So it's an emotive issue. Sarna code for Adivasis to be sent to the center. This is Sarna code essentially means a separate religion for the tribals. The state government is going to pass a resolution from the assembly yet again, and it will be sent to the central government for inclusion of separate religion for Adivasis in the census. So that is a big emotional card that has been played out by Hemant Soren, and along with that increasing the reservation cap, 28% for ST, 12% for SCs and 27% for OBCs. So that goes beyond the 50% capping. So that's again a legal trouble case, but they are making a point announcing it ahead of the first phase polling in Jharkhand. Now, moving to the social welfare scheme part, they have again and again said, and that has been announced in a joint manifesto, if you can call it, that Maya Samman Yojana is going to be increased from current 1,000 rupees to 2,500 rupees when the government of the India Alliance is formed in the state again. Along with that, health insurance, because PM Modi as well as the BJP has been talking about Ayushman Bharat Yojana.
Yeah.
Now you have India Alliance trying to tell the voters of Jharkhand that, look, our insurance policy is stronger, 15 lakh rupees coverage, and along with that, opening of engineering colleges, medical colleges in every district. So it's a larger scheme to include social welfare schemes, also incorporate the emotive issues, big emotional cards that are pending for the native population and in specific the tribals of the state. Back to you, Nabila.
Right. Amit, thanks very much for joining us with those details. 7 guarantees that the India Bloc has offered to the people of Jharkhand right ahead of elections. We've got to wait and watch to see how far this picks up their vote. Now, battleground Jharkhand heats up with Yogi Adityanath reiterating his clarion call, Batenge Katege, that's triggered a big political showdown. Congress, Samajwadi Party both hitting out at the BJP, accusing the party of indeed spreading divisive agenda.
जब भी जाति के नाम पर, क्षेत्र के नाम पर, भाषा के नाम पर बंटे हैं, तो निर्ममता से कटे भी हैं.
The Batege Katege slogan war has reached battleground Jharkhand. Yogi Adityanath's clarion call, which translates to get butchered if you get divided, has now led to an all-out political showdown. All triggered by the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister once again urging Hindus to stay united.
इस देश का इतिहास गवाह है, जब भी जाति के नाम पर, क्षेत्र के नाम पर, भाषा के नाम पर बंटे हैं, तो निर्ममता से कटे भी हैं.
The comment has led a political storm, and Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge has now responded with a taunt at the BJP.
बटेंगे तो कटेंगे, किसको बोला? बांटने वाले ही तुम हो और काटने वाले भी तुम हो, और दूसरों को बोल रहे बटेंगे तो कटेंगे.
The Batege Katege fight has now transcended into a showdown over intruders in Jharkhand as Prime Minister Modi, in a spoiled rally, lashed out at the Soren government, prompting a response from the Jharkhand Chief Minister.
जब घुसपैठ का मामला कोर्ट में जाए और प्रशासन इससे इनकार करे, तो पता चलता है कि सरकारी तंत्र में ही घुसपैठ हो चुकी है.
मैं ये जानना चाहता हूं कि बांग्लादेश के साथ अंदर कोई आप लोग का कोई समझौता है क्या? और आज बांग्लादेश के पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री को आपने यहाँ हेलीकॉप्टर उतारने कैसे दिया और किस आधार पर यहाँ पर आपने उसको शरण दे रखा है, हमको ये बता दीजिए.
From Maharashtra to Jharkhand to Uttar Pradesh, the Batege Katege slogan has become the BJP's go-to war cry now. Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, another sexist slur has landed Uddhav Sena in trouble. This time, Sanjay Raut's brother Sunil Raut, who's currently in the dock for his Bakri comments that he made to his contender. In fact, Sarna Karanje, who's a candidate from the Shinde Sena, he calls a Bakri who's been tied to his neck, basically taking a jibe at the Shinde Sena, saying they had no other candidate and no other choice fit enough to fight him, so they ultimately landed a Bakri in the constituency. Let me take you through this report.
तो अभी किसी को बकरा बना नहीं था, तो उस बकरी को मेरे गले में डाल दिया. अभी 20 रुपए काटेंगे बकरी को.
Agadi netas on a sexist and vile rant.
उनकी हालत देखो ना भैया, जिंदगी भर वो भाजपा में रही, अब कहीं नहीं तो इनके दूसरे पार्टी में गई, और ये इम्पोर्टेड नहीं चलता यहाँ, इम्पोर्टेड माल नहीं चलता हमारे यहाँ ओरिजिनल माल चलता है, ओरिजिनल माल है हमारा।
After Sena UBT MP Arvind Sawant's imported mal jibe at BJP Shina NC, Sena UBT MLA and Sanjay Raut's brothers Bakri jibe at rival and Shiv Sena candidate Suvarna Karanje. Sunil Raut called his opponent goat, adding that the goat will be slaughtered on November 20th.
सुनील राउत है, मैं संजय राउत मेरा बड़ा भाई है, जिन्होंने मोदी और शाह को हिलाया, तो टक्कर वैसी होनी चाहिए अपनी लेवल की, लेकिन कोई टीका ही नहीं मेरे साथ में, आने की हिम्मत ही नहीं, सब पीछे। तो अभी किसी को बकरा बनाना ही था तो उसको बकरी को मेरे गले में डाल दिया। अभी 20 को काटेंगे बकरी को।
The comment drew sharp reaction from Suvarna Karanje, who slammed Raut for referring her as a goat.
ऐसे ही महिला से बातचीत करने का उनका तरीका ही है, किसको मान सम्मान से देखते नहीं है, और जो भी उनको ऐसा लगता है मैं डॉन हूँ यहाँ का, तो डॉन को चुन के देना हमारी गलती हो गई, लेकिन ये डॉन कुछ काम का नहीं है, खाली दादागिरी करने के काम का है, और महिला के ऊपर ऐसा अत्याचार करने वाला ये डॉन है।
While a case has been registered against Shiv Sena UBT candidate Sunil Raut, his brother defended the statement made by him.
मामला दर्ज हुआ है ना, झूठे मुकदमे इस चुनाव में हमारे ऊपर हो गए, हमको जेल में डाला जाएगा फिर एक बार। हम डरते नहीं है, हम 23 तारीख के बाद हिसाब कर देंगे उनका सबका पूरा।
Raut even defended mal statement made by his colleague Arvind Sawant.
राजनीतिक इवेंट्स करते हैं लोग, बाहर का माल है तो बाहर का माल है ना, इम्पोर्टेड है। बाहर से अगर कोई व्यक्ति चुनाव लड़ती है तो उसको लोग कहते हैं बाहर से आई व्यक्ति है, यहाँ की नहीं है, स्थानिक नहीं है, भूमिपुत्र नहीं है, ये भूमि कन्या नहीं है, इतना ही तो कहा है, तो उसका इतना इशू करने की जरूरत नहीं है भाई।
Amid this, NCP Supremo Sharad Pawar dropped biggest bombshell, hinting at retirement, saying he would not contest any future elections and would work towards mentoring the younger generation. With just days to go for Maharashtra polls, it is to see how the sexist remarks hurled by netas are going to cost the parties in coming elections. Bureau Report, India Today.
Shifting our focus to Karnataka, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah hardly gets a breather. This time, the Karnataka wine traders have accused the Congress government of illegally issuing liquor licenses. These fresh allegations have surfaced just a day before the Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah will have to face the Lokayukta for questioning in the Muda case. Let's hear it.
The scam heat on Siddaramaiah is peaking. The Karnataka Chief Minister is all set to appear before the Lokayukta over the alleged Muda scam. Siddaramaiah appearing before the anti-corruption body will be a telling image of the scam taint on the Congress Sarkara in Karnataka. Even before Siddaramaiah appears before the Lokayukta, the BJP fired corruption salvos at the Congress government.
कर्नाटका प्रदेश को एक मर्यादा है। चीफ मिनिस्टर पद में रह करके वहाँ इंक्वायरी फेस करना अच्छा नहीं होता है। उसके लिए हमें पहले से कह रहा है आप इस्तीफा दे दो, इस्तीफा दे करके इंक्वायरी फेस करो।
Inquiry will go on very soon. ED also, I'm very sure ED also will summon CM's wife, Srimati Parvati Siddaramaiah, and eventually Mr. Siddaramaiah will have to resign because he'll be arrested very soon.
Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah appearing before Lokayukta for questioning at Mysuru will be fodder for BJP. While the Congress believe that this will have no impact either on the government or impending by-elections in the state.
The timing couldn't be worse for Siddaramaiah. The summons comes even as allegations of a new wine scam have come to the fore. The Karnataka Wine Merchants Body has accused the state excise minister of taking bribes for liquor licenses.
ಈ ಕ್ಷಣದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಬ್ಲೇಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಬಕಾರಿ ಸಚಿವರು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತೀರಾ?
ಮುಲಾಜೆ ಇದೆ ಸರ್, ಮುಲಾಜೆ ಇದೆ.
ಓಕೆ.
ಬಾಯ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಡಿಸಿಗಳು ಬಾಯ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್, ಸಾರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೀವಿ ಸರ್, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಮಗ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಬಾಯ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು.
ಓಕೆ. ನೀವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಬಕಾರಿ ಸಚಿವರು ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಈ ತರ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಸರ್?
ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಬಾರಿ ಅಲ್ಲ 2 ಬಾರಿ ಸಭೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಮೆಮೊರಂಡಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬೇಡಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನ ಈಡೇರಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೋದವರು ಒಂದು ದಿನಾನೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಕಡೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆ ತಲೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಿರಿ ಮಲಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
The Congress has, as expected, dismissed the allegations outright.
Our Chief Minister is very, very clear. If he had to do any misappropriation, it would have happened between 2013 to 2018 when he was the Chief Minister, which did not happen. When did it happen? It happened in 2020, 2021, when Yadurappa was the Chief Minister. They should have done it right then.
I don't know how much crystal clear inquiry is going. That is the most important. But one thing is happy that Honorable Chief Minister has agreed to go to investigation at Muda office or at Mysore.
With corruption charges piling up against the Siddaramaiah government, the Congress is in firefighting mode in the state. With Nagarjun Dwarkanath and Sagai Raj in Bengaluru, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, it's the climax to the White House race. Millions of Americans hitting the ballot to choose the next United States president. Voting is currently underway in more than 20 states, including crucial swing states of Pennsylvania, Georgia, Michigan. Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump each need at least 270 electoral votes to win, and 7 battleground states are expected to be pivotal for this path to victory. Kamala Harris has appealed for a fresh start for America, while Donald Trump continues with his "Let's Make America Great Again" pitch.
So tomorrow you have to stand up and tell Kamala that you've had enough. You're not going to take it anymore. You're the most incompetent vice president we've ever had. And Joe Biden was the worst president in the history of our country. Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. You're fired.
And we have an opportunity in this election to finally turn the page on a decade of politics driven by fear and division. We are done with that. We're done. We're done. We're exhausted with it. And Pittsburgh, we are not going back. We are ready for a president who knows the true measure of a leader is not based on who you beat down, it is based on who you lift up.
Hi, sir. Good morning. I see your Fairfax Republicans. How are you feeling this morning?
Feeling pretty good. We're always out here working hard, trying to make it happen. Handing out sample ballots, keeping our distance, but trying to inform the voters as best we can.
So there still seems to be, a very, very important push to get some of these independent voters. And we'll talk to this gentleman over here. It says Freedom USA. Sir, how are you?
I'm good. Nice to meet you again.
Just out of curiosity, how are you feeling this morning?
Energetic.
You think Trump's going to win?
I do think so. I see the responsive. People are very responsive. And I see the red tide is coming.
Okay, all right. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes. So this is very, very early here in the morning, and we'll try to also talk to the Democratic volunteers here. Good morning, sir. How are you?
How are you?
How are you feeling this morning? A very important election.
Say that again.
Very important election.
Oh yes, very important.
This seems to be a blue county as far as the last election goes. What are you picking up on, about some of those independent voters? Do you think they'll vote for Kamala Harris?
I certainly hope so.
I mean, are you making any last pitches? I mean, I see you have a ballot. Can I see the ballot? So that's the Democratic ballot, which gets handed out to people who come in, and it clearly says Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, Tim Kaine, who's running for senator, Jerry Connolly, who's the local congressman from here, and then there are 2 other issues that Virginia.
A huge problem in the U.S. election this time around is the issue of illegal immigrants, and Democrats certainly are on the back foot given what they have been doing and how they've been handling the immigrant crisis. There are asylum seekers who are here, and if you see this entire stretch of road, you'll see a lot of them around here in the street and living in hotels such as the Roosevelt. We no longer can enter this hotel. It's completely blocked, and only people with certain security card and IDs can enter the hotel. So they are those who've been housed by the Democratic leadership over here, Mayor Eric Adams himself, and nobody else can enter this hotel. So yes, in this election, when we're talking about agenda, one of the issues that has made headlines is illegal immigration, and visuals such as this certainly does not bode well for the Democratic Party. In New York, Geeta Moon reporting for India Today.
You are watching Fact Check segment where we bust fake news. As Israel's invasion of Gaza continues, a video allegedly showing a young Palestinian girl trapped under rubble has been widely shared online. India Today Fact Check found that neither was the child trapped under rubble, nor is she from Palestine, she is from Syria. Amongst the responses to the viral video, we found another clip of the same child. In it, the child could be seen sitting in front of a wall, looking into a hole in it. The video then transitions to the viral clip, implying that this was the same child and that she wasn't trapped under rubble at all. We also found several other videos of the same child which showed her looking through the hole in the wall. One video also showed the child on the other side of the wall, where she could be seen playing. It is thus clear that a video of a Syrian child playing is being shared as a Palestinian child trapped under rubble. This fact check on viral fake news is done by India Today's team AFA.